Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about RAG, which is Retrieval Augmented Generation by demonstration. But what is RAG first? So RAG is an AI framework that boosts large language models by letting them fetch information which is specific and real time from external resources like databases or internet and making the responses more accurate and up to date. So here we have a user who has some query or prompt for large language model. This red box is large language model and this green box is a knowledge box that has lot of information. For example, right now it has 3 pieces of information that OpenAI launched ChatGPT in year 2022. Paris is the capital of France and some information about the inauguration ceremony of 47th US president. Now, let us say user has the query that who is the president of US in year 2025. Okay, so the user will send this query or prompt to the LLM. But let us say this LLM was trained on the data till year 2022. So it has no idea about the president of United States in year 2025. And that is where RAG comes into the picture. It enables the LLM to use some information from external resources that has up-to-date and real-time information. So RAG has 3 steps: retrieval, augmentation, and generation. So now since LLM doesn't have the information, the first step kicks in, which is retrieval, where this retriever will go to the knowledge base and will try to find the relevant information that could potentially help answering the question. And it will figure out that the information that is about the inauguration ceremony that took place on January 20, 2025 for 47th president of US is the most relevant. So that was the step number 1, where it got or retrieved the most relevant information. Step number 2 is augmentation, which is nothing but combining the query with this relevant information that retriever has figured out. Okay, so the initial query or prompt is augmented, which is step number 2. Now this information goes into LLM and then the third step kicks in, which is generation. So in which what LLM does, it will look into both the information which is query and augmented prompt and will use its generic information to basically generate the answer. Now it has generated the answer, which is Donald Trump is the president of US in year 2025, and it will return this response back to the user.